Okay, here is the Betta Fish tank to be cleaned. Cat in the background. I took everything out and put it in a very clean sink that I did not rinse with soap. I rinsed it with water. I also made sure that there was a stopper to take any of the little rocks out so they didn't go down the garbage disposal. I did plug in the other one too. These are my two scrubbers. I have only used those on the fish tank. And we have our little Betta fish in the one quart here. Hello. He hates it in there. So he's in there for a while. I turned everything off. You can tell everything's unplugged. And there's all this dirty water. Now I'm taking the sponge and I am just going up and down the sides of the tank. Okay, I'm going a little bit underneath the rocks, if you can see. See how there's a little green? You want to make sure that you can basically see the same color sponge as you're washing. Get all the sides, including the back. And then at the top, I kind of make sure that this is all cleaned up in here too. So I just run around the edges. Here's the top of the fish tank. As you can tell, that's pretty dirty too, so I'll wash that last. Okay, so now it's time to funnel the water out. Here is my tube for my fish tank. Here's the maker. And it is pretty big. Basically, after I'm done using this tube, I put it in the bathtub and pour out the water and let it sit and dry for a while. This is almost a two-person job, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to figure it out here. I pretty much put that in there. Put the other side in here, and then I start pushing. Now I do this until half of the water's off top here. And I move this around. I move the rocks a little bit so I can get all the dust and food and everything else up. Okay. Can you see what I'm doing? And see how it's starting to get a lot of the rock waste up? So now I just keep moving it. Sometimes I just push it again and get around it again. We still don't have at least half the water out. So keep doing this until you get half of the water out. Okay, once you got half the water out, this is what it looks like. As you can see, there is a lot of dirty water left. Can you see that? That is what you want. You want to make sure that it is still dirty. You need that good bacteria. Make sure when you're looking at the dirty water to get any flakes of plants that are dead or disintegrating. Make sure you get those out. I'm going to go put this tube in the bathtub. I'll be right back. Okay, so now you want to get a water measurer. You can get these at any home supply store. This one's a 4-cup. I'm going to do tap water, and I'm going to count how many I put in. 4 cups. 1. 4 cups. 2. Now, I have purified water, So I'm going to do purified water, cups, and regular water. And I'm going to count those until the line goes this far up. You don't want it this far up because it can overflow and bubble over the top.